Today we will discuss on shloka number 20. So, what that shloka says, Atma Chaitanyamashritya Atma Chaitanyamashritya Dehendriyamanodhiyaha Dehendriyamanodhiyaha स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते सूर्यालोकं यथा जनः सूर्यालोकं यथा जनः आत्मचैतन्यमाश्रित्य देहेन्द्रियमनोधियः स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते सूर्यालोकं यथा जनाः आत्मचैतन्यम self which is of the nature of consciousness आश्रित्य आश्रित्य depending upon देहेन्द्रिय मनोधियः body, senses, mind and intellect swakriyartheshu in their respective activities swakriyartheshu swa means own. So in their respective activities vartante gets engaged or engaged surya lokam light of the sun surya alakam suryasya alakam suryalokam light of the sun yatha just as janaha people. It's wonderful thing if you see the prose order yatha सूर्यालोकम आश्रित्य यथा सूर्यालोकम आश्रित्य जनाः स्वक्रियार्थेषु स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते तथा देह इंद्रिय मनो धियः आत्मचैतन्यमाश्रित्य स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते. Just try to understand. यथा सूर्यालोकम आश्रित्य जनाः स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते तथा देहेन्द्रिय मनोधियः आत्मचैतन्यमाश्रित्य स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते. जैसे कि सूर्यालोक का सहायता से इस दुनिया के लोग अपने अपने काम पर प्रवृत्त हो जाता है, ऐसे ही आत्मा चैतन्य की आश्रय के द्वारा आश्रय की सहायता में देह इंद्रिय, मन, बुद्धि अपना अपना विषय में लग जाते हैं. So that is the main thing. All the equipments it does. So depending upon the Atman or Atma, which is of the nature of consciousness, the body, senses, mind, and intellect engage themselves in their respective activities, just as men work depending upon the light of the sun. So all the equipments, body, mind, and intellect, dhi mane intellect, function in their own definite sphere, and each one of them depends entirely upon that power, which by its mere presence kindles life in matter and makes it look as though sentient. The power of electricity is one, but its fields of operation are different. Without electricity, even if we have all the bulbs and switches in their proper places, we do not get any manifestations. Likewise, without the enlivening Atma, no activity is possible in this world. Without its grace, the entire created world of objects would be dead, inert matter, devoid of life. It is the Atma, the self, which makes up the life in all, at once dynamic, gay, energetic, and beaming with attraction, although in itself the self is not affected by the things and happenings of life which it illumines in its shining divine presence. The illustration here is that of the various activities that start with the rising of the sun in the east. Whatever be the thoughts and actions of an individual who faces the day, the sun which illumines the earth is not affected by the happiness or sorrow of those who are here in this world. It simply illumines whatever part of the globe that comes before its power of illumination. So too, at the touch of the illumining glory of the self, Atma Chaitanya, the outer world of activities is vitalized. The self never gets mixed up with anything which it vitalizes. Whatever be the situation which the sun is illumining, some bleeding war or some boiling tar, the sun neither gets red nor black. The sunlight need never get boiled up with the prevailing sense of hate or heat. Some more thinking upon it. The thing is, Atma Chaitanya. With the support of Atma Chaitanya, everything is functioning in this assembly called body. Body, mind, intellect, everything. Okay. Then, what is Atma Chaitanya? किसी किसी को लगता है ये आत्मा का चैतन्य है. Atma Chaitanya means self-consciousness. So if we derive the sentence or word, some philosophers may think that this is the consciousness of the self, consciousness of Atma, but it is not. Because Atma is Chaitanya Swarupa. Atma is Chaitanya Swarupa. Consciousness alone is Atma. So, why Surya Loka like that, like that? Because the sunlight is not, actually sun is illumined, but the reflection of the sun in the water surface or something else, this is borrowed, this is reflection. So the thing is, suppose when electricity available, so we can't see the electricity, we only see the effect of electricity, that is manifestation or expression of electricity. How? With the bulb, with the fan, with the AC, with the computer, with the mobile phone. Without electricity, the mobile phone doesn't work. We are generating charge, means we are storing some electricity or inside the mobile phone, and that electricity actually uh, is the responsible to run the whole gadget. So now, one thing where the Atma Chaitanya gets reflected, first reflected Antahkarana. What is the material cause of Antahkarana? The sattvic aspect of Pancha Mahabhuta creates Antahkarana. Sattvic part of, so where there is purity, Atma gets reflected there. So our Chaitanya or consciousness gets available, first becomes available in Antahkarana. Then it gets spread out in the whole assembly of mind, intellect, all sense organs, everything else. Suppose there is an oven and there some pot is there, suppose rice pan, rice cooker. There you have put rice, water, everything else. Fire's one dharma, one attribute is giving heat. And because of that, the rice grain gets boiled up. But fire has another attribute, that is light or prakash. But for cooking rice, the the light aspect is not needed. So one thing why I'm discussing is there here, because Atma is Chaitanya Sarup, Chit Sarup, Sat Sarup, and Ananda Swarup. As fire has heat and light aspects, likewise Atma has three aspects: existence, consciousness, and bliss. Somehow we get two aspects almost everywhere: consciousness and existence, Sat portion and Chit portion. But as if Ananda or bliss aspect is always hidden. So, what is the cause of that? Because of the impurities of our mind. We are Ananda Swarupa, but we are always suffering because we don't know the sufferings, sorrows, everything is the dharma, nature of mind, intellect. But I am Atma is the source of all happiness. We don't know that. And we suffer. We become doubtful, anxious, suffering from depression, everything. So, in this way, we can. And why Surya Loka? The problem here, Surya Loka, because at the time of Shankaracharya ji, how was India's lifestyle? You should know. It was a Vedic lifestyle. People used to get up whenever little light was there. 3:30, 3:45, 4 o'clock. And all the activities get started. And before sunrise, they used to complete everything else, even food also. It was our system that before sunlight, sun means before sun gets set, before evening, the dinner will be completed. Even still now, a lot of people follow that, yogic people. And Jains, who are Jains, they also, actual Jains, they also don't eat in the evening after sunset. Because Shastra ki yahi कहना है that animals like tiger, lions, they prey in the evening or they eat in the evening. Or they also don't eat sometimes. So that was our lifestyle, that before sunset, everything will be finished, including cooking and eating. After sunset, there will be bhajan, kirtan, satsang, and early bed. Early bed. So that is why Indian people used to live long life because of this healthy lifestyle. So sun never tells anyone else that get up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Surya here is Karaita, manager. Who is a successful manager? Who doesn't work by himself, doesn't do anything else, but who makes others successful worker and without grievance. Successful manager generates work, distribute work, keeping the idea who can do the best. Staff will be or worker will be happy to do it, and it will be beneficial or good for the mental health of that person who is taking up the thing. It is the job of a manager to make others working, not work by. Because we can work maximum 24 hours. A good manager works 2400 hours work. How is it possible? When a manager can make, can distribute, can make others work successfully, like sun. Sun here, Karaita. So that Karaita is the main factor over here, and that is the impact of the sloka that I wanted to tell you.